Have you ever wondered why your mind feels exhausted, even when life doesn't seem that difficult? The reason might surprise you. It is not always because you have too many problems, but because your mind is carrying things it was never meant to hold. Old worries, unfinished tasks, constant distractions, thoughts that never stop. But here's the question. What if a peaceful mind is not something you find, but something you build? For centuries, Japanese philosophy is focused on something simple: removing what creates noise, protecting what creates peace, and becoming better through small actions. We'll explore 4 Japanese habits that can help you create a calmer and stronger mind. But before we begin, subscribe to this channel and continue your journey of self-growth. Let's begin. The first habit, the one-touch rule. Have you ever noticed how small, unfinished things can stay in your mind all day? A message you forgot to answer, a task you keep delaying, a decision you keep avoiding. The problem is not always the size of the task. The problem is the mental space it occupies. The one-touch rule follows a simple idea. When something comes into your life, deal with it instead of allowing it to become another burden. Because every unfinished action creates a small amount of mental pressure. And when those small pressures add up, your mind becomes tired. The second habit, creating mental boundaries. But here is something most people forget. Do you control your thoughts, or do your surroundings control them? Every day, we allow thousands of things to enter our minds. Other people's opinions, negative information, unnecessary drama. Japanese culture has a concept of separating spaces. For example, removing your shoes before entering a home. It represents leaving the outside world behind. Your mind needs the same boundary. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every problem deserves your energy. A calm mind begins when you decide what is allowed inside. The third habit, the Kaizen method. Have you ever felt overwhelmed because you wanted to completely change your life overnight? Most people fail because they chase huge transformations, but the Kaizen method teaches a different approach. Improve a little every single day. Small progress every single day. 1 page read, 1 habit improved, 1 promise kept to yourself. Because success is not created by one big action. It is created by thousands of small actions repeated consistently. The person you become tomorrow is built by what you repeat today. The fourth habit, creating empty space. But there is one question. When was the last time your mind was completely quiet? No notifications, no endless scrolling, no constant information. Japanese philosophy has a concept called the beauty of empty space. And this idea applies to your mind too. A room with no empty space feels crowded, and a mind with no empty space feels the same. Silence allows you to think. Reflection allows you to understand yourself. And distance from distractions allows you to grow. So ask yourself, which one of these 4 habits will you start today? Because a stronger mind is not built in one day. It is built through small decisions repeated every day. And if you want to learn how to become comfortable doing things alone, how to build yourself without depending on others, watch the video appearing on your screen right now. It might be the next step in your growth journey.